this quest we just unlocked. Who are you? Rimek. Gardens of the Green Dragonflight are a tantalizing, important place. There are many secrets here. Who are you? I am Rimek. I have come to the Emerald Gardens to learn more about the Green Dragonflight and their charge. Lady Marithra has ever so kindly granted me access to these wondrous groves. Okay. Thank you for coming, Radara. My guests are eager to see the Emerald Gardens, and I am pleased to host them. Shall we get started?
Is it time to go already?
Rimek was sent here to the Blue Flight to learn about and protect our gardens. I'm glad for their support. We are few in number and our losses have been great. The Blue Dragonflight commands powerful magic, so we can learn a great deal from each other. Come, let us demonstrate the Green Dragonflight's important role here in the Dragon Isles.
I look forward to seeing the wonders of these groves.
The Emerald Gardens are a place of beauty and rest. Meet us down at the Repose, my friend.
Mount is so small.
Tell me of your dreams.
We can do a who are you? I am Marithra of the Dream, the daughter of Ysera. Since my mother's death, I have served as the leader of the Green Dragonflight. At times, I wish that mantle had not fallen to me. Still, I have hope that I will endure and grow again. That we will endure and grow again. How about something else? A day on the grove.
Rest well.
So peaceful here. This is Salminicus' favorite place to rest, but he has been morose since his son was killed in the centaur attacks. We shall focus on the present. Let us show Rimek our purpose here in the groves.
May your dreams be peaceful. Is it time to go?
Primal's attack
already?
left its mark on the Emerald Gardens. I wish to see it grow and flower once again. In this part of the garden, we have an overabundance of lashers. Their seeds can be used by the Sisters of the Garden to cultivate vegetation in those damaged glades. Set out the lashers to collect their seeds and then give those seeds to the Sisters. They sometimes struggle to inflict harm on any creature, even when it is in the best interest of the gardens overall.
May your dreams be peaceful.
There are many ways to keep the gardens safe, and we have allies to help us. A few ancients rest dormant in these glades. They are the giant trees sworn to defend the forest and the creatures within. Use this fragment of my breath to wake them.
What realm does the Green Dragonflight protect? Nature?
We also guard and nurture the Emerald Dream and all that grows within it.
It's neat to see like all these little quests that are all about like this, the dragons like realigning themselves with each other, because you got to figure they've been pretty estranged for like 10,000 years, so like newer parts of the flights have no idea how other flights actually work and what they even do. They're just kind of like, yeah, the other dragons are, they're like they're blue and they're like bronze and green. What do? I don't really actually know. I know what the one I work with does. I don't really know what the other... It's kind of like working in the same office building as other people and having no idea what the other department next to you does, but like you say hi to them every day. Like you walk by, hey Jim, how's it going? Oh, hey dude, what's going on? But you never actually know what Jim's job is because you don't work together. You just happen to pass him on your way into work every day. I feel like it's kind of like that. It's pretty much, I feel like all the Dragonflights kind of function right now. They don't really know what each other does. There's a lot of like just genuine curiosity of like, what do you do again? Oh, I do this thing. Holy shit, you do that?
I need to
Dude, that's cool as hell.
first.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Make it? That didn't even come close. I was like, did it make it? Nope. Why does my phone get alerts when I'm sitting at my computer? There we go. That shot landed. Do I need seeds still? That should be way more than 12. It was 10. Okay, I thought that was way more than 12.
Strange. Something killed this guardian before it had a chance to awaken.
Huh. Well, something seems a little weird, considering that, fucking big old ice crystals coming out of it. I wonder what that means. Shards of fresh spiked ice are already melting from the Dryad's wounds. Huh. Well, that's suspicious. Did you kill this Dryad? Yo. That's a lofty accusation. I command the powers of light and dark. I don't touch frost. I delivered 14 seeds. Hello, Quirkus. Turn you back on. Hooray! Dirt! Sisters of the Garden are weird. They're weird in a funny way, though. And this guy back on.
It must be difficult at times to continue your work without your aspect.
It is oft times a heavy burden, but we grow stronger every day, and we are not alone. Hello, champion.
Something strange is happening in the garden, but I do not see any primalists attacking like they did before. Keep an eye out, Radara. Hey, I found a dead Dryad.
No. Another Dryad lost. Have the primalists breached the gardens again?
I will be on the lookout for anything unusual, Lady Marithra. Whoever is responsible will not get away with this.
You have like Tim Curry sounding voices. I'm concerned that this guy is actually evil.
What would you ask of me?
Thank you. Do not fear. The Lashers always grow back at a remarkable rate. Their numbers will rebound quickly.
Is it time to go already?
One of the ancients was slain by frost. Does not bode well. We must be alert. The primalists could be preparing another assault on the garden.
Rest well. Is it time to go already?
Garethus's research. The Green Dragonflight has many duties, not solely in the tending of the garden. We also defend the Emerald Dream, and some extend their attention even further. My son Garethus, for example, has always had interest in all kinds of magic. You and Remick should seek him out, see what he is working on, and help where you can.
My son Garethus is engaged in a sensitive magical project. Perhaps you can help him, Remick.
I would be delighted.
We'll meet Garethus.
Find anything interesting?
Welcome. I appreciate that my mother has been interested in my research, even if it's a little far-fetched. So I'm sure Remick, as an emissary of the Blue Flight, will have a much greater understanding of magic than I do. I hope that we can make some real progress. Let's begin.
Farewell.
We may have only recently returned to the Emerald Gardens, relatively speaking, but we carry our long-lasting feelings with us. Many of us are still reeling from the death of Ysera, my grandmother, including myself. I wish I had gotten to spend more time with her and to learn more from her. What amazing things she's seen in her life. In places like the Emerald Gardens, when we shed tears, they can crystallize and carry great power within them. I have an idea for how this galvanized grief could help us.
Our tears will look like crystals under the trees. You'll know them when you see them.
Your tears absorb your flight's power.
Yes. Once that power is harnessed, I believe their magic can be used to call Ysera. It's just a theory, though.
Tell me more.
I've noticed that these gardens have rather diverse defenses, from the dragons to the draconid and ancients, and even the wildlife. There's one defender that seems to have become rather too zealous in its protectiveness. It even tried to swoop at me when I arrived. And since we know something has been killing within these groves, it cannot hurt to be too cautious. Unfortunately, this creature must be slain before it can do more damage. I feel like you're just mad that this thing took a shot at you. Emerald Grief. And carrying the Sag. Need to be this zoomed out while we're doing quests. Oh, fuck. He's not. Or maybe it knows that he's a finalist. I don't know, this guy's seeming pretty sus, chat. He seems kinda sus. Gardens are more peaceful already, are they not? Quite capable, Voido.
Welcome. Sweet dream.
What's your theory about Ysera? As the dreamer, Ysera has immense power over the Emerald Dream. I guess since she died, we haven't really had a dreamer. Anyway, nature spirits from Azeroth who go to Ardenweld will pass through the Emerald Dream on their way to being reborn. If we can get Ysera that far, and if we can anchor her there somehow, then maybe she could come back. I just don't know how she can leave Ardenweld if she's bound to the Winter Queen. Maybe if someone takes her place, but that's not a nice thought. True.
Please come back soon.
You collected some of the Emerald Tears in the garden.
Sweet
These are beautiful
dreams.
examples, Radara. Now let's see what we can do.
Farewell.
Based on my research, I believe there's a way to re-establish Ysera's ties to the Emerald Dream, so we can bring her closer to Azeroth. When Ysera died, the Winter Queen used her own power to restore her in Ardenweld. For now, she's bound there, but I think if we can just get Ysera over to the Emerald Dream, we can use these anchors to keep her there. I'm getting ahead of everything. First, we have to infuse these anchors with the power of those Emerald Tears.
Please come back soon.
Ah, we need to construct additional pylons.
Once Ysera has crossed out of the realms of death, I believe the power of these anchors will help her remain in the dream.
But the dreamer is dead, my friend. How do you plan to bring her back?
Very carefully.
That I don't know, but I'm confident that I can figure out a way. Even now, Tyrande and Malfurion are exploring the depths of Ardenweald, searching for possibilities.
Hello again. Have your discussions been enlightening?
Hello, Mother. I was just telling Rymek about my theory.
Fury just wants to see his grandma again. That's all.
What have you
How the hell are
dreamed
Tyrande and
lately?
Malfurion just exploring Ardenweald? Didn't we close the portal to the Shadowlands? Yeah, I thought we closed that up. Like, you know, that's all. Unless there's still just, you know, two-way street there now that we've been there. It's like, oh hey, you know, we've been there, so now we just can, you know, arcane portal back and forth because, you know, mages just kind of. They just kind of ruin everything for everybody, don't they? Oh, you can... Realms of Death, huh? Oh, I've been there, so now that I know the arcane flow of magic through that realm, I can now connect to the ley lines and boom, portals. I don't really know how that works out, but okay. We'll just gloss over that. That I can feel the power in the anchors. Now, of course, there's just one tiny problem of how to get Ysera to cross from the realms of death into the realms of life. Well, one thing at a time. For now, I'll get these anchors to the Shady Sanctuary for safekeeping. Your mother is here. She must have more that she wants you and Rymek to see.
I have learned much here today. But what do I see there over the water?
That is the ancient bow, a portal to the Emerald Dream. Somnicus guards the Oathstone there. He has been withdrawn of late. Perhaps a visit from a blue emissary will cheer him. Hello, champion.
Somnicus has been melancholy and agitated since the death of his son. Though we have all endured loss, I cannot imagine what I would feel were something like that to happen to Garethus. Go with Rymek to the Isle and see if there's anything we can do. Somnicus suspects that the Primalists are on the verge of another attack. I fear that he may do something rash. Do not worry, because of your help with the Emerald Oathstone, you can cross the barrier easily.
May your dreams be peaceful.
I think my theory will work. But a significant sacrifice is required for it to succeed. I have not found a way around it.
Well done, my son. And if it comes to that, we will be ready to pay the price.
Find anything interesting?
Why am I awake?
Bro, same. Welcome to the Ancient Bow, young one. Did Marithra send you to check on me? I'm far too old for her to be worrying about me.
Wilds keep you.
Marithra needn't worry about me, I'm fine. My son's death, I'm fine. If you really want to help put my mind at ease, there is something you can do. I suspect Primalists will try to invade these lands again. Like last time, I doubt they'll attack the Ancient Bow directly. They'd know we'd defeat them. Those rocks over there, those off-color, slightly smelly rocks, I hear something moving underneath them. Perhaps Primalists are lurking nearby. Could you investigate? Squash whatever you find.
I understand that you lost a child. Yet you press on with your duties. I find that commendable.
My son. He was very brave and would have wanted me to continue. And so I shall.
How can I help, my friend?
I know it can be quite exhausting work to defend such an important locale, and often we Draconids and Dragonspawn get very little thanks for our dedication. I wish to bestow some of my own appreciation to the guards here in the Ancient Bow. Here, offer them these gifts for me as a sign of friendship. I hope my heartfelt gesture properly expresses my gratitude. Dynamic but very cold gemstones. I can't help but feel like I'm kind of being played the fool here.
For the glory of the dragons.
Oh, it's cold to the touch. I mean, it's a nice enough gift. Ice spiders? I don't know, man. Something don't seem right here. Something's a little off. Call it a hunch. But you know, years and years and years of constant espionage and tactical warfare. I don't know, man. I don't know, this Rymek guy seems a little suspect. I'm not feeling like this is on the up and up here. Something seems a little off color here. Even if we can't, like, immediately call this guy on his bullshit and have to do the quest anyway, there should be options of... These seem a little strange. What a weird gift. What are they? At least, like, some degree of question. Oh, that was a memorable victory, alright. Tell Elder Poa about that one. Like, with that time I killed 2 really weak ice spiders. Hey, well. Probably just gotten the guards frozen solid. We killed a bunch of spiders to prove the primals are coming in. I'm pretty sure Rymek's a villain.
No, that can only be done from within the Emerald Dream.
Greetings. How are things here?
It has been most rewarding, and Lord Somnicus has graciously offered to let me see the dream portal for myself.
Has he? Well, I suppose.
Yes.
Knew there had to be something there, and to think they were so close to the portal. Now I can contemplate the other things. While you were hunting, Rymek and I had a lovely conversation. He's quite understanding and sympathetic. In a way, he reminds me of Sothis. I asked if he could see the portal to the Emerald Dream with his own eyes. I see no reason why not, especially since you've cleared those spiders away. I'm sure he'll be quite impressed.
Just let me sleep.
Very good. I hope they like those gemstones. I made them myself just for this special occasion. I must take a moment to thank you, Radara, for all your help. Truly, I never thought I would have had a chance to admire the dream within the ancient bow. Not as a humble emissary. How very kind. Lord Somnicus has graciously invited me to set foot inside the grove and see the portal. I would be honored if you would join me. I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. Share it with me. I don't think it's on the up and up. Really sussing this guy out. Like, I don't know, man. I'm really surprised if you're not the bad guy here, but I'm really thinking you're the bad guy here. Never thought I would see this place with my own eyes. A sharp grin spreads across Rymek's face, and his cold eyes gleam with anticipation. I'd love to have extra options here, Blizzard. Like, please, hear me out. Let me not be a complete fucking moron. Like, I'm still gonna end up helping these people inadvertently because I'm not... But at least let me go... Wait a minute. What are you up to? Let me do the Mr. Potato Head. What are you trying to pull? What are you fucking over in Sid's place? Nothing! Murderer! Oh shit, he caught me. How could this have happened? He was a bad guy the whole time? I guess he was.
Champion!
Well then. Good guy Gary just punted me out of the way. Well, I don't know who Ezra Lore is, but sorry homie, but you're gonna die. I hope you enjoyed having thoughts, because you're about to not have them anymore. Even if you survive this, your mind will not.
We will find it.
Okay, well he's super dead.
No. They are in the dream. And Carithus.
Somnicus is a Tauren. Oh, this is typical.
Tricked me. And I let him in.
I think Somnicus seems pretty pissed. Can't believe. Cannot be. I failed. I trusted Rymek and his dragonkin and they betrayed us all.
I have failed to protect that which I swore to keep safe. Come. There is something you both should know.
I cannot slip into the dream here as I once did. With the bow defenses activated, we are essentially blocked from the grove. I'm afraid it only gets worse. I believe Rymek did not merely trick us to gain access to the dream. I suspect he is looking for something within it, something precious and powerful that I swore to protect. Not even Garithus or Somnicus knew of its existence, but now my hand is forced. You must know the truth. Okay, what did you hide in there?
Is it?
This seed is everything.
Right, we had the seed that we got at the end of Shadowlands.
Souls, entrusting their fate, their hopes, to us.
Are we certain it will be safe?
Come.
You know, Marithra, this would have been really fucking important to know that you had hidden in there beforehand.
Here, by Elune's grace, this gift will be kept hidden from those who would wish it harm. Yet the time will come when it must leave the cradle of the dream and take its place in our world.
And when it does, its protection will fall to us.
My beloved Kaldorai, all you have suffered, all you have given, will not be in vain. This I swear to you.
Then we let the Primalists in. Whoops.
What is it, my love?
Just a feeling that this time will be different.
Well, they do say third time's the charm, do they not? Alright, so why did you not tell us about this in the first place? The situation is dire. Marithra, it's all gone to shit. This is far worse than dire. Do you know what happened the last time the World Tree got fucked up? A lot of people died. I'm pretty sure if we don't fix this, the situation is entirely unrecoverable, and I'm going to be forced to say the Dragonflights are kind of on their own. He's forced our hand, now we must make great sacrifices. Though we may not be able to enter the grove from this side, there is a way in, from beyond the realms of life.
May your dreams be peaceful.
What's the plan again? Remick and his followers have cut us off from entering the ancient bow. We cannot reach it from Azeroth or from the dream. But in the middle of the grove, there is a portal. Perhaps that could serve as a back door. There's another way into the Emerald Dream, traveling through the Shadowlands, specifically through Ardenweld. If my mother can travel through the dream and enter the ancient bow from the other side, then we can follow. The way can also be open for us, so we can follow Remick. You want to do this? How? You want a back door into the Emerald Dream?
Rest well.
There's a back door? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. There would be a back door, but still. Cannot give in to despair now. We must push forward. We must think of another way through the barrier. First, we need our allies. Countless elementals summoned by Remick are pouring through the portal. We'll need an army that can move in the dream like we can, or one that can be brought in easily. Rally the druids and centaur in Shady Sanctuary. It is time to call upon their oaths to preserve this grove.
A small hope remains. There is more than one way into the dream. Our way in life is closed, but from death.
You mean the theory Gareth has had? Could we do it? Could we bring Ysera back so she could vanquish them all?
Yes. But the price will be great. Someone must take her place in Ardenweald.
Then I should be the one to go. I will tell Ysera. Perhaps I'll join my son in the realms of death.
I will remain. And Somnicus, when you see my mother, tell her that we will be ready when she returns.
Well, let's get this over with. I didn't think we'd be going back to the Shadowlands. Champion, you're back. I didn't think you'd be coming to visit us. I sure as shit didn't think I would be either. I figured I'd remember you all in therapy.
I'm awake. I'm awake. A new Dora.
Yeah, get going. There's a huge fucking problem. Huge fucking problem. Waiting Gary's big rocks. Gonna rally the homies.
Out with it. I am not. I'll let the cons. We will be there to uphold our pledge.
Let's get all the homies together.
Always temper your strength with wisdom.
Alright, we got the homies. So, try and make this not an awful situation. Try and save this. Salvage what we can out of this.
Greetings.
Go with you to Ardenweld. I will tell you, Sarah, that we need her back and we know a way to do it. I should be the one who makes the sacrifice. I've lived a long life. I've never wanted to live longer than my son. This way I can atone for Remick's betrayal and bring back our aspect. Are you with me?
Dream on.
It is time. I know I said I was fine, but ever since Solithus's death, I feel it's like I've been missing something essential. I'm alive and he is not. That feels wrong. There might be a way I can set things right. Sarah is the only one who can help us get the control of the ancient bow back. I think I can help bring her back. It's getting harder and harder to cross over. We need to make this count. Rhonda and Malfurion will meet us there.
Wild's key, it is time. Let us stand before Ysera and face whatever comes.
But we're actually not very easy to do this, apparently. This is probably one of the last times we'll be going to the Shadowlands. Well, I wasn't expecting to come back. But here we are. At least it's the pretty zone.
If someone else is bound here in my place, yes, I could return to the dream and protect the gardens from the other side. But my dear old friend, you cannot take my place. You must wait a little longer before you rejoin your son.
We are the children of Illuminor.
Who are you? Much has not felt right since Ysera was cast from the realms of life. It is as if there is a great imbalance striving to be corrected. I am Malfurion Stormrage, husband to Duranda Whisperwind and brother to Illidan. I have lived and dreamed in the forests of Kalimdor. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Since before the Sundering. Throughout the ages, I have fought for my people and the lands we call home. One day, I hope that I will stand together with Duranda before the New World Tree, our new home. No matter what happens, she and I share a love that is eternal.
Nature stands with you.
I thought that I would remain here in these bows forever, but my dreams of soaring above Azeroth have only become stronger. Why can't Somnicus take your place? Somnicus cannot offer his life. Instead, someone must bear the binding that connects me to the Winter Queen and to Ardenweld. Dragons like him and like his son Solithus are not predestined to come to Ardenweld. Ardenweld is for powerful nature spirits that may one day be reborn to their own realms. This happened countless times over, and it will happen countless times again. Only someone who is already part of that cycle may take my place here. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Night embrace you.
Greetings, Somnicus has told me of the grave threat in the Emerald Gardens. He has told me of his own part in it. I'm afraid the solution will not be as simple as he hopes.
Together, we shall prevail.
We get to return to the Emerald Dream and defend the gardens from the Incarnates and their followers, but I cannot leave Ardenweld yet, not with my bond to the Winter Queen. I dare not ask anyone to do this unless they accept the consequences as I did. But there's one who could take my place.
The cycle must be preserved.
Another cutscene.
Your flight needs you. We need you. Whatever the price may be for your return to Azeroth, name it.
Tyrande.
Tell us.
It's me. I must be the one to stay.
Oof.
What?
Ysera knows this, though she would never ask it of me.
No. We will find another way.
When she gave her life for mine in Val'sharad, it was not her time. And now, the balance may be restored.
Then I will stay as well. Chandris and the others can...
Tyrande, should everything we hope come to pass, the Kaldorei will need you.
I am so tired, Malfurion. Do not ask this of me. After everything we have endured.
My love, you have always been the strength of our people. They will follow you ever onward, and you will never be alone.
Until I see you again, I will dream of the night we may truly rest together.
I must protect the wild. May the winds
It is settled. I will remain in Ardenweld. I remain to protect the dream and all the hope that grows within it. It must be me.
May nature guide
Let us go to the Grove of Awakening. The Winter Queen is the only one who can transfer this bond from Ysera to me. I have faith that she will agree. We aided Ysera in a time of desperate need, and now Ysera can help us in turn. If the Winter Queen agrees, I expect that I will not be able to remain... I will not be able to remain awake for long. The weight of the bond will be heavy to bear. In time, I hope that I may wake again and gaze upon the fully grown might of the new tree.
Nature stands with you.
Somnicus, return to the gardens and inform my daughter. Once I have reached the dream there, we will open the way for the others.
I will await your return. Then Rymek will pay for what he's done.
Where are we going? Here. I wonder what they'll do with Malfurion's character
To this
then.
realm are you bound, child of dreams?
My queen, the Emerald Dream and its ancient groves are under attack, and I must go to defend them. In my place, Malfurion's Stormrage will stay and fulfill the bond that you used to save me.
Will you accept me in exchange?
Our sacred charge remains unchanged.
Oh, we have to turn these on? I feel like the Winter Queen should have had a line there, but she didn't say anything. She just kind of stood there.
Ardenweald would hear your plea.
Skip to the end. An oath must be kept. It is my power that sustained the Child of Dreams when she was in deepest peril. Why should I break that bond? Maybe you owe me one because I kept your entire plane of existence from ceasing to be. I stopped Zoval from destroying the entire cycle of which you are a part of. I can continue this list even further, but I feel like saving the goddamn universe is at least, reason enough. Explain that the siege she entrusted to Tyrande is in danger. Sarah cannot yet leave this realm to help protect the growing siege. She is bonded to me. Only if there is another, one who also moves by the great cycle and who is willing to trade their place for hers, may she go. Then they must bear the weight of the bond. Note that Malfurion Stormrage has volunteered to take Ysera's place in Ardenweald. Does he understand the import and gravity of this sacrifice? Then he may long sleep under the boughs of Ardenweald, away from his love and his people, until Ysera once more returns and renews this bond. I think he's kind of cool with it, honestly.
Then your pledge is made. Go with the blessings of the wilds.
You know, when they said we're going here to get, Ardenweald stuff done, I was like, this could be really dumb. But it's kind of like a Persephone story. And it could be way worse. But this was handled very delicately. You just kind of wander off? I want to see if anything happens with these two. I'm curious. Wait, can I... Are we actually... Oh, we are actually out here. I can just start harvesting herbs and shit. Oh yeah, we're literally in the Shadowlands. I thought this was like an instanced area. It certainly is not. Malfurion, let's get married. Falls asleep for 10,000 years. Wakes up. Falls asleep for 10,000 years again.
Until the forest calls once more.
Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Sleepy time.
How may I
He just goes straight to bed. Our bond is eternal. Bedge. Okay, well, later, Malfurion. We'll see you whenever they decide your character's ready to come back. He definitely is one of those characters of like, well, what do you do with him now? Great fucking question.
My long slumber has ended.
Has been done. Malfurion will sleep here in my stead, and Tyrande will watch over her people as she has capably done for millennia before. Now we must ready ourselves. When I cross over to the Emerald Dream, there will be a brief window where you can join me.
Courage, young one.
We mustn't
Hope
delay. I
is
can feel
never
the energies of
lost.
rebirth surging in me. I'm ready to cross back into the Emerald Dream. The realms of death into life. Follow me through the Gate of Awakening, and we will race across the Dreamway to the Ancient Bow. I expect there will be some resistance within, so be on your guard.
Night embrace. Stand back, my friend. I think it's time to spread my wings.
The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more.
Zoop. And we're out. We're in. Well, this is a fine mess,
Place
isn't
the
it?
anchors, and I will try to find my way to you in the dream.
Where are we putting these? Well, we're gonna deal with these guys first, because they're kind of in my way. I'm wearing dream. What is that?
The enemy's forces spread. They are searching for something. But this place is a verdant labyrinth, and it will take time to find what they seek.
Here's hoping they don't find it before we get done with this. Huh. Well, that was kind of neat. Okay. I remember this cave. I wonder if that void bloom wilted entirely. Or if it's still stuck in here somewhere. Because I do remember ripping that out of the ground back here at one point. It was back in the corner. Oh, it was back in the corner there, where now there's no longer things. Yeah, because back here there was the void thing. Now it's flowers. Huh. Well, I guess that did resolve itself. The Rift of Aln is all gone. Take a pic. Let's take a quick picture of this in shadow form, no less. Nature is healing. Hang on, let me send that. I'm gonna send that one to Cider on that one. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Hang on, let me send this picture to John, because this is a fantastic screenshot. Your game drive, BattleNet, World of Warcraft, details, screenshots. There we go. Memes are all taken care of. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Oh, I still need to clear the dream way out. We should probably get rid of this shit, huh?
My connection with the dream feels different somehow.
Probably need to kill a bunch of shit, too. Get all this crap out of the way. It's significantly colder in the dream, and I'm not a fan of that. I like the more temperate climate this place usually has. Not that as a Shadow Priest I find myself in the realm of absolute nature very often. But on the off occasion I find myself in the Emerald Dream, I prefer it with far less ice. Not a particular thing. It is really interesting to show that the that particular little spot there that was where the void flower is now is, you know, a regular bed of flowers, and the void is basically gone from the realm. I find that quite telling that a lot of the old god influence in the realms of Azeroth seems to have finally dwindled down to basically nothing. Like they are all but gone entirely at this point. I think there's very little chance anyone except Yogg-Saron we can still see at this point. I don't think old gods are in the cards anymore. Not outside of a harrowingly huge revelation that causes their return. I think there would have to be a pretty significant influence of like power to cause that to happen again. I think in most cases where the old gods had made strides has been completely pushed back and eliminated.
That is the path to the ancient bow. Let us break their grasp on the grove.
Yeah, I think the old gods are gone for. The most old god we're gonna get is the fact that I wield the powers of void. But I wield them for good, not to destroy Azeroth or conquer it. I use it to defend Azeroth. There's a difference. You use the void to conquer Azeroth. I use the void to defend it. We are not the same. me in a suit like fucking Robert Downey Jr. Oh, there's your Sarah. Well, you're all juiced up on Ardenweld magic. That's probably why your connection to the dream feels a little different this time. Hey look, we're here. It's worse than I feared. I can destroy the ice that surrounds the grove, but there are too many enemies upon us, and we need to find a way to bring down the barrier that keeps the others out. We must work quickly and vanquish these foes, so Marithra and the others can reinforce us. Let's thin it down. There must be a way to lower the barrier from within this grove. I set several points around us that strengthen it. If you can deactivate enough of those, we should be able to lower the rest of the way, so others may join us. We need reinforcements and quickly, but Marithra cannot yet join us in the grove because of the barrier. We need to manage both from within here and the dream. Play these primals and take anything you need from them so we can melt those ice prisons and free the grove guards. You just keep melting these guys. I'll go start breaking shit. I'm really good at breaking shit apparently. Kind of my thing. Got a weird hitbox on that ice, okay. There's no dudes alive to get things out of. Oh, here's a Frost Shackler. I got a free Garithus and 4 of the guards. I need more than one of the things to do that.
I never gave up hope.
It sure does look like I'm gonna need a Hydro Pugilist. That's pretty cool, actually. A water fister. Oh, that's a shame. Guess it's hard to punch when someone scrambles all your brain juices up so that you can't think straight because your brain's all fuckied. Void magic, bitch. When mind stuff doesn't work, well, the raw power of shadow getting blasted through your body tends to shatter these elementals pretty nicely. Quite satisfying as well. Can I please deactivate this? There you go, Gary. You're free.
Thank you. Is that... Grandmother? It worked! You're back!
It absolutely did work, it turns out.
But you are different. What happened to you?
Hello, grandson. We will speak of that soon. But tell me, where is the one who betrayed you?
Rymek went to Lunadane. Why would he go there?
He must seek what Marithra has hidden just beyond. We must hurry.
Lunadane. What the hell is Lunadane? Lunadane was one of the rare areas I found that was like, what the hell is this place going to be for? 'Cause it seemed like it was relevant, but there was nothing there. Where was that? Is that here? That's Tirakai. Oh, this might have been Lunadane. This little, like, set of buildings down there. That resolves that. Is this still the Emerald Dream, technically? Is that the best you've got? Really? I'm gonna have to do better than that. In fact, I'm a spot disappointed.
The Isles have awakened.
It would be great if you dropped the item I need to open these things up, please. That weird stuttering thing's also not OBS. That's the actual game. I don't know what's going on. This visual thing here inside the ancient bow is causing some weird, weird interactions. Dragons keep secrets, so do mortals. You know how many secrets we've kept over the years from each other? I think it's a lot.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
What's wrong with you, Sarah? Why is she different now? She's on a visa. She's just visiting for an indiscriminate amount of time.
I have lived to see them return.
It would have been really funny if it worked to be back inside.
Welcome.
Thank you for breaking me out. I can't believe that Ysera is actually here, back in the Emerald Dream, just like my theory. Dearly love to ask her 10,000 questions, but I have to focus. There's still the problem of Rymek. I saw where he was headed too, just as he caught me in ice. He's after something in the dream, something powerful. I don't know what. Have to reach him before he finds whatever it is.
Sweet dream.
That should do it. The barrier is about to come down. Soon the others will be able to join us in the Emerald Dream and we can fight together again. That should be enough. I can sense the others just on the outside of the grove, ready to enter the dream. When you're ready, speak to me and I will break the ice walls and bring down the dome. I hope that my charges will not dishearten the flight. My changes will not dishearten the flight. We will not be done, but we will be all together again. They used Night Song, like one of the best songs from Cataclysm. There we go. That fixed that problem. Idea. I'm still technically dead. Sometimes you get to come back and visit, though.
Something is different. You have been touched by death.
Come, we must fly with all haste to Lunadane. That is the last line of defense, where our enemy's fate will be sealed.
We'll deal with the whole I'm not exactly alive thing anymore afterwards.
I will not let him reach the World Tree.
What would you— We should all fly together, Somnicus.
Let him go. Only he can absolve his anger now. We each have our own part and our own power.
I can't believe it all that I could ever hope for. It's here. And I can tell that she's changed. I do not know what this means, and I fear we do not have much time to ponder it. We must go after Rymek.
May your dreams—
If we are to eradicate the Primalists from the Emerald Dream, then one place we must secure is Lunadane. According to my son, that is where Rymek is gone. It is the last line of defense for the nascent tree. There, an ancient artifact shields the tree from being found, and it is powerful enough to expel all our enemies at once. I do not know if my mother has the power to command and use it anymore, but we will deal with that once we have found and stopped Rymek. Fly with us as one.
Let's go. My scales are starting to freeze.
Don't worry about it.
What have you dreamed lately?
Your scales are starting to freeze. Rymek, I'm in a fucking sleeveless shirt right now. Or Garethus, we're in a sleeveless shirt right now. It's fucking cold. I can tell you right now, Shadow Form does nothing for the cold.
The ancient defense at Lunadane is all that stands between Rymek and the World Tree. And it will be his undoing. But only the Dreamer can unleash its full potential. Then we must get you there at once. No. It is clear that I am no longer connected to the dream as I was. Someone new must rise. There! The battle is already raging!
I think they are going to do the story I was really hoping they would do with this, where Ysera comes back. She's only going to be back for a while, and it's like, look, I've only got so much time, and she just has to train Marithra. Like, you have to take my place, and I need to make sure you're ready for that. Like, you have to leave again eventually, when you're ready.
Welcome.
We've made it, but Rymek has already started his assault. We can't let him break through. We have to do something about this snow. If we're going to give you proper support against Rymek and his minions, we can't have our wings freezing off. I sense powerful frost cores nearby. They're probably sustaining this blizzard. If you can destroy them, we can take out Rymek's minions in short order. And Somnicus is out there too. He flew off for Rymek like a dragon possessed. We need to get to him as soon as we can.
Hold them back. This power is almost mine.
Like hell it is.
No! We can still stop him.
I'm gonna have fun scrambling his marines. Look, we don't discuss the morality of shadow magic simply because of the fact that yes, I can turn people into gibbering idiots in a near unrecoverable state if I sustain it long enough. And yes, is shadow magic effectively me turning your brain into pudding and turning you into so much of a vegetable that you die because your cognitive brain functions cease to function and that's what kills you? Yeah, that's a little fucked up. But shadow magic is kind of cool, and dot classes are fun to play, so you know what? Yeah, I'm cool with it. That's why we stopped the old gods, because they used it for evil. We just don't let anybody else consider the implications of the morality of me utilizing the magic I use, because that would be, bad for my health.
Don't let them pass the bridge!
You can't stop me from crossing this bridge. Oh, that worked.
Keep fighting.
Oh, I haven't even begun to fight. You get the hell out of your chilling breath. Silence. Tell me, are you dead? Breathing is labored as painy shivers are called. Oh, hypothermia. Okay. I held him off for as long as I could. Stop him from reaching the tree. I hope it was enough. Westfall, now it's up to you. Tell Ysera and Marithra that I'm sorry for being a foolish old dragon.
You are too late to stop us now.
Oh, you're not dead yet, old man. Hey.
It is not yet your time, old friend.
Alright, Ramak. Had enough of your shit.
Again.
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna melt your brain case. And then I'm not gonna have to deal with you anymore.
These titans spawn are unworthy. I was
Oh, Ramak. You're unworthy.
It is done. Now we must see to heal.
You're so unworthy. I killed you before. Wow. Holy shit. How much fucking damage did I do to his ass? Oh. I did a lot of damage to him. Holy fuck. I didn't realize quite how powerful Void Eruption can get when you start with insanity in there already. Wow. Alright then. You are giga dead.
Hello, champion.
Remick is defeated, but there are still too many elementals and primals to roaming through the dream. I suppose now we really find out who the dreamer is.
Is it time to go already?
We have fought so hard to reach this point, and only one thing remains. The power in Lundane will only respond to someone who can command the Emerald Dream from within. I have thought that it could only be my mother, but I see how she has changed. I do not know if that difference is better, but it is real, and I must acknowledge that. Come, let us face this moment together.
It is time, Marithra. Step out from the shadow of my wings and spread your own.
It has always been you. I'm not ready for this.
Few ever think they are when their time comes. Go, my daughter.
Tell me of your dreams.
I tell you this, my daughter. But when my time has come to an end, you be aspect. It's the fucking Arthas cinematic, but it's Ysera talking to Marithra. Since my mother's death at Vel Shara, the Emerald Flight and the dream have not been the same. I thought that with her return, it would return to as it did before. But everything has changed. It's time to accept that and to move forward with the power we have. So let's do this. New cutscene. That looks so fucking cool. Holy shit, it fucking dusts them. That's awesome. That was pretty cool. Zip. Oh, well, they're gone. You know, talk about playing for the wrong fucking team when we got juice like that. That was pretty sick. Rither, that was so fucking cool!
What would you
You
ask
dusted
of me?
him. I am the dreamer.
Is it time to go
Yep,
already?
you sure are. Look at you go. Now you've achieved boss level status.
I have seen your dreams.
2500 rep, let's fucking go. The moment I stepped into the dream again, I knew that things were different, but now that we have beaten Rymek and his primalists, I must consider all of the implications of what has happened. My daughter has worked to keep the Green Dragonflight together after my death. It is only fitting that she be the one to ascend now. Marithra must lead the Emerald Flight.
The cycle
Mother, I will return this mantle to you in a heartbeat, if you want it.
It is not mine to want or to take back. In my stead, you have grown as a leader, and I am proud of you. You are the leader of the Green Dragonflight, and when we regain our full power, you will be the aspect.
Then I accept. But first, I would very much like it if we could fly together again.
Let us take to the skies together.
Hello, champion.
Where my mother once flew, I must fly now and into the future. With her breath, where her breath brought peace and life, so must mine. I pledge that I will do my best as the leader of the Green Dragonflight. I promise that I will do whatever it takes, as Ysera did for so many millennia.
Rest well.
This went exactly how I hoped they would have handled this. I was really worried they were just going to MacGuffin Ysera back in.
Over the gardens again. I thought this would rightfully be my end.
There's a fair amount to look forward to now.
Yes, there is.
What's Gary got to
Find
say?
anything
I'd say that worked
interesting?
pretty well in the end. So what's next? What's next? I don't exactly know. For now, the tree that Tyrande and Mother planted in the Emerald Dream will grow safe and protected. But I have a feeling the Primalists won't give up on it, now that they and everyone else knows it's there. But for now, I'm just happy that Grandmother's back. We missed her terribly.
Please come back soon.
Looks like I get to stick around a little longer. I was so sure that my time had come and gone. Ysera said it was not my time yet, and I believe in her. I've seen many years and many things, but to see her fly over the Dragon Isles again is magnificent. Glad I'm here to see it.
Dream on.
And then there's Aronis, who can take me back to the Sanctuary. Well, that's why he's here. He's just your way out. Okay, so this whole like little area was the whole like ending chunk of this. Well, this was really fucking cool. This couldn't have possibly gone any better. Like this literally is. I went like when they were like, oh yeah, Sarah's gonna come back and they data mine this shit. I was like, oh fuck, what are they gonna do this? And I'm like, no, the dialogue kind of reminds me of Persephone's story in ancient mythology, so that kind of works out. Because that means Malfurion will come back eventually, because it's Ysera's on borrowed time. It's okay, I got a visitor's pass for a little while, but eventually I'm gonna have to go back. I don't got. It's kind of like the when Goku gets the hey, you got 2 weeks to go see your family, and then you got to come back because you're dead. So King Yema's like, yeah, homie, you got a visitor's pass. Once that's out, like, you gotta come back, and that's it. Like, he ain't coming back again. Like, this is a one-time deal to go see your family, say your goodbyes, and you know, get to see your other son, and like, that's it. Goku's got to come back to Deathland again, and that's basically it. Ysera's basically Goku in this. She's got to go back after the whole after we've defeated Perfect Cell. He's got to go home. He's got to go back to the lands of death. It just kind of is what it is. How it works. Or no, it wasn't Cell, it was Boo. That was the Boo saga that he came back for a little bit, and then had to go back to the land of death, the land of the dead. He was just visiting. But and then like it being like, oh, Ysera's not the green aspect anymore, it's Marithra. And Ysera is basically like, look, I'm going to teach you how to do this, and we're going to get the power back, and you're going to be the aspect, because it's not my place anymore. My time's up. Like, that's it. I'm just here in a visitor's pass again. I came to see everybody, say my goodbyes as I should have, and then thanks and have a good one. That's pretty much it. Fantastically done. This is in every way the absolute perfect way to do this. A couple of weird parts, but the weird parts then got answered of, oh wait, that was just worded weirdly, and then Somnicus was like, yeah, it's like, we can open this portal, but it's getting really fucking hard to do this because the veil is closed again, so I don't know how often we're still going to be able to go back to the Shadowlands, which is like, there you go, that's handled. I was like, oh, how the fuck are we going back and forth? Oh, it's really hard to actually do that. These guys can do it because they're connected to that cycle, but it's getting really fucking hard to do it. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is handled well. It's alright, we're gonna put this fucking to bed, make sure this is done the way it needs to be done so we don't end up with this fucking problem a second time. 10 out of 10. This couldn't have been done better. This is literally the best possible scenario we got. This is what we wanted to see with the storyline. Good job. Kudos to the WoW writing team. You guys have learned your fucking lesson. Fantastic. I'm very happy.